Good afternoon, students. I hope all of you are enjoyed the previous two classes. Flower part 1, the structure of a typical flower. Flower part 2, the structure and functions of various parts of a flower. The questions of part 1 also completed. Today we are going to start with a new topic of the same chapter, that is inflorescence. What is inflorescence? Inflorescence means the arrangement of flowers on the stem. Flowers are born either single or in clusters. Single or solitary flower may occupy terminal part of the stem. An arrangement of more than flowers is known as inflorescence. Inflorescence helps in greater chances of pollination and surety of abundant seed production. There are two basic types of inflorescence. They are racemose and cymose. Even here in this true flower, hibiscus in front of you, there also you can see the terminal part of the stem that which is changed as in the form of a flower. And at the basal part of this flower, buds are also present. This is also a type of arrangement of flowers on the stem. There are two basic types of inflorescence. They are racemose and cymose. Even in the diagrammatic representation here you can see. In racemose, oldest flower is the lowest one and the youngest is the uppermost. This is one type of arrangement. The another in case of cymose, the old flower is terminal and younger ones are lateral in position. Here these two flowers are arranged in two different ways. Here in this case you can see the oldest flowers are at the base and younger flowers there on the top. Still the buds are there. This is also one type of arrangement of flowers on the stem, inflorescence. And here in case of this one, the terminal flower, so that is changed, terminal part that is changed as in the form of a flower. And the rest of the flowers and buds are here in this region, that is the lateral condition. This type of arrangement that is called cymose inflorescence. And here in this, the old flower is terminal. Old flower is terminal and the younger flowers that they are lateral in position. These are the younger flowers. They are in bud condition. They are lateral in position. But the old flowers, they are terminal. That type of arrangement that is called cymose. So this is an inflorescence. The arrangement of flowers on the stem. Different types of flowers are displayed here. And here in this picture or in this from this flowers you can identify various types of inflorescence. There are two main types of inflorescence. They are racemose and cymose. The next part of this chapter, that is placentation. Placentation. What is placentation? Placentation means the arrangement of ovules within the ovary. Placentation varies in different species. There are different types of placentations in different types of plants. Which are they? So these are the different types of placentations. So different types of fruits and flowers are here. Fruits and vegetables are here. And in this, the arrangement of ovules within the ovary. Here this is the pea. And here that is the ovules are arranged towards the marginal type of placentation. So here tomato, lemon, capsicum. Here you can see how the ovules are arranged. So this way, ovules are arranged in different ways. This type of arrangement of ovules inside the ovary, that is called placentation. Placentation is of different types that you will study it in higher classes. They are marginal, axial, parietal, central, basal. Such type of different types of placentations are there in case of fruits and vegetables. But the detailed study of placentation, that is in higher classes. So the next part of the chapter is that sexuality in plants. In most plants, the flowers are bisexual. They have both male and female parts. The flower in front of you, hibiscus flower, that is an example of a bisexual flower. In many plants, the male and female flowers are separate. So there are two different categories of plants. Some of them they are dioecious, some of them they are monoecious. So this is a coconut plant. In this plant, both male and female flowers are present on the same plant. Such type of a plant, that is monoecious. Another example is maize plant. In maize plant also, this way male flowers and female flowers are on the same plant. So this flower is very common for all of you. This is pumpkin flower. In pumpkin, this is the female flower. And this is the in pumpkin male flowers. Male and female flowers are on the same plant. This is pomegranate. In pomegranate also that you can see male and female flowers. So this is pomegranate flowers, male flower and female flower on the same plant. Such type of plants are called monoecious. You are all familiar with this plant. This is papaya. In case of papaya, male flower is on male plant and female flowers are on female plant. So male and female flowers are on two different plants. Male flowers on male plant, female flowers are on female plant. That type of plants are called dioecious. Dioecious means male and female plants are different. Monoecious means male and female flowers on the same plant. This much is the explanatory part of the chapter flower. Today we completed with the points inflorescence, placentation, dioecious and monoecious. Next class we will start with another new and interesting chapter. Before that we discuss the exercise and question answers. Till then, take care. Thank you.